Taurus, welcome to your mid-June 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. I didn't really get very far, so it's all good. The heart of the matter is the Seven of Torches, which is the Seven of Wands. Wands connects to fire energy, which is very independent and freedom-loving, wanting that kind of creative self-expression. With Seven of Wands, there can be this sense of having to defend yourself, and I would say by extension defending your right to your own way of doing things and even your own dignity in a sense. And so let me just keep going and I'll fill in the blanks here. In the past position, which can influence the present situation, we have the Prince of Swords, which corresponds to the Knight of Swords. So if this is somebody, if you've been involved with somebody who is like the Knight of Swords, it's a fire. You can see the fire in the background. Almost looks like the devil in a sense, but a younger version of the devil. But this person, swords relates to air energy, Taurus. So we're talking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this person can be quite feisty, outspoken. Maybe they're argumentative and they're creating a lot of drama of some sort, or they're in and out of your life and you feel this sense of instability from them and it kind of rubs you the wrong way. They might have issues with being committed to the relationship or whatnot, and that could be like kind of rankling you, so to speak, and you don't like that aspect. But there might be something exciting about this person. Maybe they are very intelligent and dynamic and, charismatic to you. But it's like you kind of go back and forth with that. And you don't feel this sense of continuity or stability, whatever you want to call it. The higher message is the Five of Swords. And it's funny that they have the planet Saturn here. Actually, as far as I know, the number 5 connects with Mercury. And that's why it has this changeable quality to it, this unstable quality. The higher message about the Five of Swords relates to what people are doing, maybe behind your back, or perhaps that almost seems to me like Gemini, actually. So I don't know if this is pinpointing it as a Gemini. But, and Gemini, the shadow side of Gemini is dishonesty, is being two-faced. Saying one thing to one person, another to another thing. And I really see the Five of Swords as backbiting, gossiping, kind of smearing somebody behind their back. There's like communication associated with 5, but it's not of a positive nature. And it's possible that you need to stand up for yourself. Maybe you have not really been kind of fighting back. And I'm not like somebody who thinks, oh yeah, you should just definitely get in the mud with, and wrestle pigs. No. But the thing is that you have the right to set the record straight. If somebody is smearing you or whatnot. I see with the Five of Swords a lot of treachery. This idea of like, who can I trust? Who has my back? Who is actively trying to chisel away at my self-esteem even? And so these kinds of things in astrology, the 7th house is the house of open enemies, and the 12th house is the house of hidden enemies. I almost see the Five of Swords that way. And for some reason, you're on the defensive. And this could be at work. I mean, a lot of times I'll say that the Five of Swords is like coworkers and things like that. Obviously, there are other interpretations as well. So it doesn't have to be that. What crosses you is the Queen of Pentacles. And if this is a person, if, maybe this is, if you're with somebody who has a child with another woman, she may be trying to get money for her child, and maybe she's spending it on something else, and there are problems there. And that kind of is, this person might be talking to you, saying things to you, saying what you're talking about her to her, and then he's like kind of the middleman, kind of gossiping between the two of you and this other woman. I mean, that's just one interpretation. That was just something that came into my mind. Also on your end, because you're an earth sign, pentacles are connected to the earth sign. So are you saving your money, or are you squandering your money? Maybe you don't have, maybe you're making a decent living, but you're not saving it, and therefore you're in a position where you feel dependent on somebody financially, and you can't do what you want to do. Now the nine of Pentacles is really about that financial independence, but I can even see with the Queen of Pentacles that the person may be too materialistic to be dealing with a situation properly. So spending money that you could be saving so that you could stop working at a certain place, for instance. That's just an example. What's coming in is the King of Cups. This is a card of an understanding older male, or just somebody who is emotionally mature. And this can also be a counselor, maybe a marriage counselor, if this is a marital situation where you feel like your partner is never satisfied with you, and it's really bringing you down, but you don't want to get divorced. Or if it's not a legal marriage, but you're in a serious relationship with somebody, you feel like you have to talk to somebody about it. But it could be a priest, a pastor. And this might be somebody who is around you that you would be much more compatible with, and who appreciates you for you. Perhaps you have not really seen that person in a romantic light. Maybe you see them as a confidant, somebody that you can cry on their shoulder, and you haven't made the leap into thinking that they are relationship material. And in that case, Taurus, you might say to yourself, oh, he's like a brother to me. And which is the kiss of death to somebody who is trying to get a woman to be attracted to him. That's not what people want. But you know what? If that is the case, if you do have somebody like that in your life, that could point to your own messed up attitude when it comes to relationships. You may be attracted to the people that are the least reliable, the least trustworthy, and people who are nice to you, who are respectful. You might feel like you're not attracted to them. And with the Seven of Wands, the type of person who puts you on the defensive may be the person who you think, it feels very familiar if you've had a pattern of that in the past. The outcome is the Prince of Cups, and this is an offer of love. This is the Knight of Cups. This is that individual. Now, it's very interesting to go from the King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Like, what is going on there? My feeling is that it's almost like, because, I'm thinking again of the Rider-Waite version of this, where the person's on the white horse and has the cup in hand. So it's like an offer. So there's an act. It's an active card to me. The King of Cups to me is an energy, and the Knight of Cups can be an action. So somebody maybe stating their intentions to you. This person could be artistic, and maybe you will be at an open mic night and meet them there. I always say that because I think of this as like a James Taylor type of guy, because they might be very sensitive. I think Pisces is associated with this, but I'm not entirely sure. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But certainly the water element is compatible for earth signs like Taurus. They say water nourishes the earth. I forgot what word they use, what verb. I don't know if it's nourishes or kind of like, but obviously when you think about the dry earth and the water kind of making it more moist. No, forget about that. But anyway, it's just it's a romantic energy. And if this is work related, you may get like some kind of a job offer, perhaps. I'm trying to think astrologically if anything is going on in particular that would go along with that for the middle part of June. Can't think of anything in particular, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be there. But anyway, well, there is going to be, this is towards the end of June, though. Yeah, I would say, yeah, well, I'll just say this. Towards the end of June, there's going to be a new moon in Cancer, which is your third house of communication. So, hearing some kind of news that opens a door for you, maybe that's a possibility. Okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care.